Are we getting a new Chromebook with built around Gemini? Are you kidding? Is Apple introduced a new Google a new Google book? What? What? Yes. Apple introduced the new Google unveils Google Book, a new AI laptop built around Gemini. As what? As what? Okay. Good morning. Welcome to the Apple Park. We want to say about Google today announced a new series of Google Book laptops that will be built with Gemini at the core. Google Books will run software built on a foundation that combines on Android and Chrome OS. Google says the new laptop are designed for Gemini intelligence for a more personalized and more productive experience. Instead of a cursor, Google Books have a magic pointer that users can wiggle to active Gemini. Gemini can provide contextual suggestion and answers based on whatever the user is pointing on the screen. Pointing on a date that email sets up a meeting and selecting two images allows them to be visualized together, and there are and combined tools available with the Mac pointer. Create my widget. A new Android feature is coming to Google Books. User can create custom widgets and a Gemini prompt, and Gemini is able to search the internet and connect with Google apps like Gemini and Calendar to create a personalized dashboard that can be used for widget creation. Okay, so since Google Books would run Android, it will be easier to switch between a Google Book and an Android smartphone. From connecting the Android smartphone will be available on the Google Book with a feature set similar to Apple iPhone mirroring. Oh, Google Book is going to be a huge update and a huge changes with this. Quick access will let users view, search, or insert files from a smartphone on the laptop with no transfer needed. Google says it was working with ACR, Asus, Dell, HP, and with Lenovo to make the first Google Books. The The machines will be built with premium craftsmanship and materials coming in a variety of shapes and sizes. Each one will have a glow bar on the lid, make it clear, and that's its Google Book. Google has not given insight into Google Book pricing, but it will the specific premium built in language. They could be priced above the low-cost MacBook Neo that Apple recently came out with. It's also possible that Google Books will have MacBook Neo level pricing to better compete with Apple laptop on its pricing and build quality. And that what Apple's. So another thing I want to mention about this video about Google previews Android 17 is is Gemini are we are surprising with us about the new Google previews Android 17 with Google Gemini intelligence a month preview before Apple iOS 27 reveal. Google today previewed Android 17, the new version of Android that is bringing the smartphone and other devices. Android 17 includes multiple new AI features and it comes about a month ahead of when Apple plans to unveil iOS 27 and the new AI capabilities as well. Google is now calling the AI features the Android Gemini intelligence, branding similar to Apple's intelligence. Google said that transitioning Android from an operating system to an intelligence system with productive on-device agentic AI. Expanded Gemini integration. Gemini will be able to do more tasks and automatically from booking classes to making purchases. Visual context. Gemini will be able to draw contact from what on the screen, which is something that Apple is also bringing to iPhone soon. Google says Android users will be able to do things like bring a long shopping list on the Notes app. Now press on the power button over the list and have Gemini build a shopping cart with all of the items for delivery. Smarter web browsing. Gemini and Chrome will let users research, summarize, and compare content in the web. Chrome Auto Browse will also be able to do more tasks like reserving a parking spot or booking an appointment. Okay, autofill. Android can fill more tasks, fill in apps with Gemini personal intelligence that draw information from apps like Gemini and Google Photos as well. Rambler. Rambler is an AI voice dictation feature that cuts out filler words like and like. Rambler will take the important parts from voice dictation and create a concise message that works with multiple languages at once. And let's do with create my widget. Create my widget lets Android user build custom widgets by describing what they want in natural language. Widgets can do things like provide the weather, offer recipes, count down to events, provide the time, and display stock info and more. 3D emoji. Google is adopting a new 3D emoji collection. Android Auto. Android Auto is getting expanded with Gemini integration with the fresh widgets, edge to edge Google Maps, and an immersive navigation, and which includes 3D views and highlighting improvement navigation, which parked cars and support YouTube playback. Gemini intelligence coming to Android Auto cars, and it will be able to do things like respond to tasks automatically to order food or for pickup as well. Google built in. Cars with Google built are in getting the same features plus access to meeting apps like Zoom. Gemini is also rolling out to cars with Google built in, and it can answer the questions specific to each vehicle and it's installed in. Screen reaction. Screen reaction let users film with the front and back cameras at the same time for social media reaction videos. And let's talk about integration. Google worked with Meta to improve the video and photo quality of content captured with Android devices and upload into Instagram. Google is also adding new tools to the Edits app and improving Instagram to Android tablets. Pause, pause point. Users can set up as distracting and pause point will give it a 10-second breathing before an app opens. Use can do a short breathing exercise and or set a timer on a limit time in the app. There are also options for looking at a favorite photos or moving an alternative app like an audiobook app. Pause point requires user to restart a phone to turn it off, and which makes it difficult to ignore. Google says Google Gemini intelligence feature will roll out in waves beginning with the latest Samsung Galaxy and Google Gemini and Google Pixel phones this summer and expand to Android Watch or car or glasses and laptop later this year as well. So let's talk about the new iOS 26.5, iPadOS 26.5, and macOS 26.5, and WatchOS 26.5, and visionOS 26.5, and all of these operating system that has been released from last week. iOS 26.5, you will have the new Pride Luminous wallpaper as well, and you can choose from 11 colors to 12 and 13 colors. Whatever you want you can do it by itself. And iPadOS 26.5, it Pride Luminous wallpaper, it's already released by a public and RC2 and RC. Within the RC it's released with Pride Luminous wallpaper as well. And WatchOS 26.5, you will have the newest, like the new this the Pride Luminous wallpaper, and here's the peak to watch it. And here's the new Pride Luminous wallpaper. And you will have it on the watch and iPad and iPhone as well. And the iPhone iOS 26.5 RC and RC2 and public, and you will have the new Pride Luminous wallpaper, and it's actually pretty amazing wallpaper, and it's Pride, but it's not for Muslim, for Muslim as well. And and it's so nice, and Pride wallpaper, it's so nice. I liked it. And it will have and you will have what, and you will have Vision OS 26.5. You don't have a Vision OS 26.5 with a new Pride wallpaper, Pride luminous wallpaper on the Vision OS, on the Vision Pro headset as well. And you will have tvOS 26.5. You don't have the new features and changes within this update as well, as well, as well. So, 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 as well, as well, as well. So, so, an update is releasing within the newest biggest changes with the new within the new iOS 26.6 beta 1 and iPadOS 26.6 beta 1 and watchOS 26.6 beta 1 and visionOS 26.6 beta 1 and tvOS 26.6 beta 1. And it's not having the new features and changes. You will have already the new bug fixes and security updates for your improvements. And we are till 1 month till we see the WWDC 2026, and you will have the Craig Federici, and Mike Rockwell, and you will have Tim Cook right here, and it's stepping down in September 1, 2026, and you will have all of these that are rolling out in iOS 27, and you will have the Chatbot app with Siri integration and with Gemini and Google Gemini Intelligence as well. And I hope Google Gemini Intelligence is going to be more productive and more useful for you to work on it. So thanks for watching. See you soon, hopefully folks. Take care. Goodbye, you minute. God bless. God bless. Good bless as well. See you next time. Hopefully folks. Hopefully folks. Bye bye. الله يحمي لبنان والله يحمي شعبه والله يحمي الجميع. باي باي.